Hey, what's up YouTube? Zed here, back in with another video, and today I'm coming at you guys with a GTX 950 $550 budget gaming build. Now this is going to be sort of a console killer, however it's going to be a lot more because it's at $550 versus the $400 standard base price for most consoles right now. So basically this is going to include the AMD FX 6300 as the CPU and the GTX 950 as the GPU, and it's going to set you back $550. This is without the operating system. So with that being said, why don't we jump straight into this. As far as the CPU is going, I chose the AMD FX 6300, a 3.5 GHz 6-core CPU on the AMD AM3 Plus socket with 3 megs of level 2 with 6 megs of total level 2 cache and 8 megs of level 3 cache, a TDP of 95 watts, and based on a 32nm process. 6 cores is going to set you up for the future. It's only going to cost you around $90 for the CPU. It's a really good price, 3.5 GHz, and the FX series is known for being very good at overclocking. And yeah, I would really recommend using the CPU. In fact, I had a friend by the name of Santa Claus. If you want to check out his YouTube channel, he also uses the AMD FX 6300 in his build, and he says that it's a really nice CPU and it's performing really well. So with that being said, let's move down to the motherboard. The Gigabyte GA970A-UD3P Full 8 TX AM3 Plus motherboard, setting you back at around $80 is what I've chosen here on the AMD 970 chipset with 4 total RAM slots supporting up to DDR3 up to 2000 MHz and max memory of 32 gigs. There is no onboard video. There is support for Crossfire X, and there's 6 SATA 6 gigabits per second ports, as well as gigabit Ethernet and onboard USB 3.0. Has a white and black / grayish theme going here. It's a very nice motherboard with dual Crossfire, dual SLI X16 port PCI ports, SPDI digital out info on the back, as well as a total of 8 USB 2.0 and a single 2 USB 3.0, as well as gigabit Ethernet and a PS2/keyboard combo port for legacy hardware. It's going to set you back $80. It's a really recommendable motherboard, and I very much like Gigabyte because they're very known for being very high quality. And yeah, moving down to the memory, this is the G.Skill Ripjaws X Series 8 GB of DDR3 at 2133 MHz. It's going to set you back at around $60. There are 2 4 gig sticks, so you still have expandable. You can always upgrade to 16 gigs or higher if you really want to, because there's still 2 more two more memory slots available. 1.5 volts, and there is a heat spreader on there. It's not ECC memory for those who are wondering. 240 pin, as well as DDR3 2133 MHz. That's 8 gigs of it, and Ripjaws X series is very good, and I like it a lot. Moving down to the storage, I've chosen the Western Digital Black Series 1TB 3.5-inch 72,000 RPM drive with 64 megs of cache on the SATA 6 gigabits per second interface. And yeah, it's a really good hard drive. I didn't choose an SSD because for a budget build like this, a hard drive will do you pretty good. And yeah, that's pretty much it. The video card is the EVGA GeForce GTX 950 2GB superclocked video card with 3 display ports, as well as 1 HDMI and a dual-link DVI for rear I/O, and it requires only a single 6-pin power to power the card. There's 2 gigs of onboard VRAM at GDDR5, core clock speed of 1.15 GHz, and as far as length goes, it's 6.81 inches or 173 millimeters, and it does support G-Sync for those who are wondering, and a TDP of 90 watts. The card is coming in at around $160. It's a really nice card that is actually super clocked. So it is overclocked, factory overclocked out of the box. The case I've chosen is the Thermaltake Commander G42 Full ATX mid-tower case for $60, for less than $60 actually. This case comes in with, it's a complete black design supporting up to 10 inches supporting up to maximum of 10-inch cards with with drive cages, and it does have front panel USB 3 and 6 internal 3.5-inch bays and 3 5.25-inch bays. It's a very nice looking case that supports a lot, and it does have multiple fan inputs and cutouts for your motherboard as well as power supply. That's going to set you back around $40 on Newegg. Well, it's on sale for $40 at Newegg right now. The power supply is going to be the Corsair Builder 500 watt 80 plus bronze certified non-modular power supply, so it's not modular for those who are wondering. 80 plus bronze certified meaning 80% efficiency with 2 PCI Express X+2 pin connectors, allowing you to do SLI if you want to do that. 500 watts is enough for this build, and that's why I chose that. It's going to cost you at around $30, so it's a really good price for the amount of power you're going to get from it, or performance, if you want to say that. The DVD drive I've chosen for this build is the Asus DWR-24B1ST, a DVD/CD writer for just under $20. It's a very good bang for your buck DVD driver, and I would really recommend this optical drive. For $550, this build comes in with around $550, allowing you to do budget 1080p gaming with absolutely no problems. And yeah, that's just about it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, be sure to smash the like button. All links will be provided in the description down below. Like the video, comment down below if you guys need me to change anything. I am working on making my videos much more higher quality. So with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.